3 years since Augusta leaders voted to begin the process to rename the Utilities Department building for Tom Wiedmeier. He was the director, and he died in 2020. Last week, commissioners were set to hold the final vote, but they couldn't. Our senior reporter George Escalette tells us why.
Renaming the Utilities Department building for former director Tom Wiedmeier is proving easier said than done.
It's just tough. I think from our cyber attack to, we're in the administrative search, new colleagues, new mayor, just a lot of changes this year. It seems like we can't get all on the same sheet of music.
At last week's meeting, commissioners were scheduled to hold the final vote on the renaming, nearly 3 years after they first voted to begin the process. But no vote was held.
The clerk of the commission informed us before we could do any public naming, it has to go through a public notice. The public has to be notified before we can actually move forward to public naming.
Augusta has a building naming ordinance, and it states the city administrator shall cause a public hearing to be held beforehand. City leaders realize with no public hearing, no vote could be held.
We have to have a public hearing, public notice for any kind of naming of buildings. So that's why we task it to the administrator to get that done. Again, not sure why it wasn't done beforehand.
The public hearing is now scheduled for September 6th. After that, city officials will make a recommendation for commissioners to consider. But some are not in favor of considering a building renaming.
From my standpoint of view of that, I just don't see where we need to do it at this particular point.
But most commissioners say they approve the renaming, and they will get the chance now that city code is being followed. In Augusta, George Escalette, WJBF, News Channel 6.